more than an hour ago, the president took in a bit more traditional setting, the town hall. This one in Costa Mesa in Southern California. Hundreds of people lined up to get into the Orange County Fairgrounds to see the president. Their concerns were multiple and fraught with worry, and as you might expect, it included anger over those AIG bonuses. President Obama aggressively addressed all of it, but it was also a very supportive crowd, and the president was clearly energized.
And I'm going to start off just by talking about these AIG bonuses you've been hearing about. Now, I know a lot of you are outraged about this. Rightfully so, I'm outraged too. It's hard to understand that a company that's relying on extraordinary assistance from taxpayers to keep its doors open would be paying anybody lavish bonuses. It goes against our most basic sense of what's fair. So we're going to do everything we can to deal with these specific bonuses. And I know Washington's all in a tizzy and everybody's pointing fingers at each other and saying it's their fault, the Democrats' fault, the Republicans' fault. Listen, I'll take responsibility. I'm the president. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to open it up to questions. And the only thing I'd ask is everybody raise their hands, number one. Not everybody now. I mean, everybody who has a question.
My question concerns those states who have refused to take certain portions of the stimulus money. Is there any way to reallocate that money to those states who are willing recipients, such as California?
There have been just a handful of states, 2 or 3, who've said, we don't want to take some of the unemployment insurance, and they've said, well, we don't want to change how we do things. I think that's a mistake. And I think that the folks in those states should let them know that it's a mistake, and I'm still hopeful that they may end up changing their minds. But I will keep in mind what you just said, which is there's at least one guy in California who's willing to take the money. This young lady right here.
My name is Isa, and I'm a teacher in Santa Ana who just, thank you. And I got my RIF notice on Saturday. And
I'm sorry, you got what notice?
My RIF notice, which means I'm going to be intentioned to be laid off.
A pink slip.
Yes, a pink slip. That's why I'm wearing pink. The Teacher of the Year also received a pink slip. We're talking about quality teachers being laid off because of something. I don't know what. Tomorrow we have a meeting. My real question is, you have put money towards retention. How are we going to make sure that money comes to our districts that need it the most?
Almost all of the money that's going to states under the Recovery Act for education is designed to retain teachers. I don't know the exact figures here in California or what would happen in terms of this school district. Your school superintendent is here, though. There he is right here. So, wait. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hey, hold on a second. It's not his fault that the states run out of money. I'm going to call this young lady in the green right here.
Do you support caps on the interest rates that the same companies we have bailed out with our money can charge regular consumers on credit cards? Because it's up to 30 and 40%.
I generally support a credit card bill of rights. Let me talk about the larger issue of banks just for a second. It was the right thing to do to step in. The same is true with AIG. It was the right thing to do to step in. Here's the problem. It's almost like they've got they've got a bomb strapped to them and they've got their hand on the trigger. You don't want them to blow up, but you got to kind of talk them, ease that finger off the trigger. We're not going to unwind this all in a day, but what I do have confidence in is that with the plans that we're putting forward, slowly you're starting to see the system stabilize. You're starting to see more loan activity taking place. Some of the security markets are coming back. And if we continue to provide some guarantees and help depositors and help strengthen some of the banks that are weakened, then my expectation is that we're going to be able to work our way out of this problem, and we are going to be able to get back to a point where banks are lending, businesses are investing, jobs are being created, and the economy gets back on its feet.
President Obama tonight with voters in Costa Mesa, California. Tomorrow he'll hold another town hall meeting along with California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then he'll be appearing on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno.